Thank you.
We watch this live. He takes the batteries and stuff, and right here, he hides it in between the lumber.
Yo quisiera entender primeramente por qué está pasando esto. Okay, te están usando de robo.
Give me a ballpark number other than 3,000. Over 4?
Who's the least likely person you'd suspect of stealing in a store? Definitely the cashier. But when they turn the register into their own personal safe, the story stops being just another headline and becomes a real-life legal lesson. Let's take a look at what happened when a Home Depot employee was caught pocketing $5,000 right at the checkout. Sometimes, the thief isn't a stranger walking in, it's the person right behind the register, where we least expect betrayal. On January 13th, 2022, Florida police were called to Home Depot after a cashier was caught quietly draining the register. For 3 months, the losses piled up, and surveillance had every move on record.
How you doing?
All right.
I don't know if they give you a rundown.
All right, bye.
But my boss is going to take this one. He'll explain everything.
Okay, all right.
Associate.
Delta 197.
What's up, my man? How you doing?
Good.
Right.
So, young lady's been working with us for 3 months. And over the 3-month period, she would go into the register, just take cash out of the register. We have it on video. We have documented 17 packs in the other room. Sorry. They're doing a termination on her right now. So once they terminate her, I'm going to bring her into you. So you can do what you got to do. And so over the 3-month period, we have from 11, 19, 21, 17, 55, 22. He's got it all on a thumb drive for you, all documented. Here's basically synopsis of what led to the original confirmed theft. Problem was Christmas hit, and during Christmas time she just banged us up. So we stopped the investigation on Christmas, but he continued it. So not everything's on this packet, but it's on his thumb drive and the paperwork that he has. Okay? Actually, they need that paperwork too. Or I could do the cash shortage paperwork.
Print that one.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
That.
And then on here, so you'll have all the video. Here's all of her information. You'll see all this is snapshots of what's on video. So you'll see her go in, palm the money, take it, and put it in a pocket on this one.
Charlie 3, 1 Charlie 4, 39.
Basically, every time she did it,
Charlie 4,
you'll see the shortage, her go in, take the money and the amount that was taken each time. As soon as I walked in,
3907 South Flagler.
her via CCTV.
Colors the property manager says in the back
And then she went to another register until 20. So today, we sat her back here, and she hit the register twice today where we got that money back.
With quick hands, she pocketed nearly $5,000, turning her cashier job into a side hustle. That kind of skill wasn't born overnight, it reeked of past experience. Even her manager admitted she wasn't just working, she was practicing the craft of theft.
Do you want to see what she told us?
Because she also says here that she stole about 5,000, so you get
So what happened was, when we go through the thing, I said, how long you been with us? How much, on an average, how much do you think you've taken from us each day in registers? So then when she gave us the total, I'm like, do you think it's as much as $5,000? And she goes, yeah, it probably is. Unfortunately, what she tells us and what we have documented are two different worlds. And this is all we see. We don't, that's just, if she wants to admit to 20 grand, they're looking and be like.
So is that her there?
Yeah. Cassandra Lopez, no.
Out.
She's out, yeah.
And then whoever I'm adding, just send them in here, please.
Okay.
He's just vault only, right?
Vault only, yeah. Sorry, I just.
Okay, no problem.
We got a little.
There's a lot going on, I see.
That's
She's going to leave one right here and then fold it with her fingers.
Are you clocked in or out? You're still in? Okay, a few seconds.
See how it's tucked
It's tucked under,
She drops it there. She's going to pick it up again and fold it. She pinched it.
I see it, folded.
She's quick. That's why I asked her when I was interviewing, like, where were you before here? Because like she did it before. Does she have any prior?
No, she doesn't have really any history, so that's,
She caught on quick, that's the scary thing. Like, she caught on quick to our systems and stuff.
She goes in and right in her pocket. That's one of them.
Yo, old school cameras 4 years ago? Wouldn't even had a
Is
chance.
that a green?
Like, what is that? What are they doing?
Is that a person there?
Is that bad or God?
I don't know. Something's moving. She's getting the file. She's gonna grab the file.
Can't see if it's
There you go, folded one right there. And tucked it into her palm.
That one you can still see the tip of the money sticking out in her hand too.
Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, it's like separated from the rest.
She's very cooperative, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very well mannered too.
She was ready to
She's
go.
smart. She's smart too.
She puts that.
But she still got it in
Still
her.
got it in her palm.
Yeah.
And then right in her pocket.
Yeah, you're right. You know, if you had, like kind of older cameras, you probably wouldn't be able to tell. You
No,
wouldn't,
man. That was used to be our nightmare. We used to have to do covert cameras in order to try to see it.
What about today? You had the...
I didn't save video for today. You want me to?
Go ahead and save it, yeah.
Because
Because
you know
she
what time
did
that was?
take it.
You took $150 off.
Yeah, what time did I walk in here?
I don't know.
It was literally right after I walked in the door.
Adam, what's your position here?
I'm the District Asset Protection Manager.
And can you tell me just why are we here? What happened?
Back in early December, we were able to view some reports that showed shortages, cash over short reporting. During that time, we identified the cashier in question, last name, had multiple cash shortages. Due to that, we began our investigation reviewing CCTV, at which time we identified removing funds from the register on multiple occasions and concealing them either in her apron or in her pants pocket. Due to that, we concluded an investigation, and on today's date, on 1/13/2022, I responded to the store to speak to me with regards to the cash shortages.
With quick hands, she pocketed nearly $5,000, turning her cashier job into a side hustle. That kind of skill wasn't born overnight, it reeked of past experience. Even her manager admitted she wasn't just working, she was practicing the craft of theft.
During my conversation with her, we asked what transpired and what actions she took. She acknowledged, both written and verbal, that she would open the register doing cash strip voids, remove funds from the register, and conceal them in her apron or in her pocket. She stated the reason she did that is she had a family member that passed away and that she had to help them pay for some funds. When asked how much she took, she stated she thought approximately $5,000. However, documented on paper was just shy of $1,800, which we have CCTV and documented reports of.
And she was hired just as a standard cashier?
She's a part-time cashier.
Anything else?
She's been with us about 3 months, and per her self-admission, she's been doing it since she's been with us.
In her conversation with the manager, she admitted to her actions and described the elaborate process in detail. She also claimed the money was used to cover her grandfather's funeral expenses. Sad as that sounds, Florida law doesn't judge motives, it judges actions. Under Florida Statutes Section 812.014, stealing over $750 qualifies as a third-degree felony, up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. Crossing the $5,000 mark and doing it repeatedly over months could easily be considered a scheme to defraud, which carries even harsher penalties.
Tell me what happened. What's going on?
Like when he said I've been working here 3 months, I guess, because I came in November. When I just worked, I was just taking the funds just so I could do my granddad for his cremation.
So you took this job for who?
No, I was working, it's just working here, but no, with this, it's I was taking the funds out for my grandfather's cremation.
So your father's cremation, okay.
Yeah, my grandfather.
Okay, and what do you mean you were taking funds? What do you mean?
Like the money from the registers.
The money that you were stealing from the register? Yeah. Okay, so that money you were using to donate towards your father's cremation. Okay. Obviously, I hope you understand the error in your ways, So, it's against the law to steal, from a business. You were getting paid, correct? You're already getting paid. And you got your monthly salary or paychecks?
Yeah, weekly or something.
Yeah, weekly, okay. And so you were taking the money out of the register. How would you do this exactly?
We got the register say do a cash strip and just fold it on
cash drop?
Yeah, you can say cash drop. Same thing.
Or strip? You said strip.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what does a cash strip mean?
It's when the registers they only can have a certain amount of register. So if you have $1,000, you have to drop 5. Well, it normally be more than 1,000, but it'll tell you how much you have to drop. So it's hundreds, 50s, then 20s, 10s, 5s, 1s, and change. You shouldn't have nothing in your hundreds and 50 spot. You should only have 20s, 10s, 5s, and 1s.
Oh, okay. And so when you have excess money in your register, you have to do a strip.
Yeah, you just have to send it up to the office.
Her professionalism was no longer just something the manager pointed out. Every word she spoke to the police reflected it. From her clear understanding of store operations to the way she planned out this job, it seemed likely that she had targeted this location long before she even applied to work there. This was clearly the behavior of someone with a seasoned history, not just a desperate idea born out of temporary hardship.
So what would happen normally if, you weren't stealing the money, but you understood that you needed to do a strip on your register?
Yes.
Who would take the money?
Nobody. We have to put it in like if it's like this shift daytime, you just put it in like a bottle and you send it up. But if you do night shift, you have to just keep it under the register.
All right. So they have like a specific means for collecting the money, but it's not to go like in your pocket or something. Okay. All right. And you said it goes in like a, what did you call it? One of those.
It's a bottle. It's like, so how you do it is you put it in like a packet.
Kind of like at the bank?
Zipper. You zip it,
oh, okay.
and then you put it in a bottle and you send it up through like a tube. Just say tube.
Okay.
Yeah, the bank when you go to like the drive-through.
And so what's usually the amount it requires you to do a strip? Or is there any amount?
No, it's not no amount. How much ever 150s, you just put in the register. If you got like 1000s, you'll put 1000s. If you got 350s, you'll put 350s. And the computer calculated out by itself. Okay,
but you were just stripping the register, but then not sending it up. You just
like I'll take 100 and then I'll send the rest. I guess it is.
Okay, so you'd be like $500. You would take 100 of it, send the 400 up. Yeah. Okay, all right. And when was the first time that you
began? It had to be in December.
Okay. And do you remember how much approximately you've taken?
When I did it with AJ and Beth, they told her out 5,000 when I was there. That's what they told her out to. Okay.
Are you regretful at all for?
Yeah. It was just like I just have a lot going on.
Okay. Do you have anything else for me? No. Okay.
They had we signed like a paper say I could pay it back, but I don't know how we go about that. I don't know.
Is that what your intent is?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember when you were hired here? You just said November, right? You say sometime in November?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. It was after Thanksgiving, but my first shift was after Thanksgiving.
Despite her regret and promise to repay, she was charged with grand theft. Because in the eyes of the law, repeated theft isn't a slip, it's a systematic betrayal of public trust.
Stand up for me.
Can we go out this door?
Yeah. All right, turn around.
And this way?
Yeah, make it right. Hold on. Oops. These all ones?
Yeah.
Are these credit cards in your name?
Yes.
What's your name?
Johnny Jennings.
Do you have anything in your locker that you need to have?
No, I never use my locker.
Okay.
We got 110, 10, 15, 15. $27. Any other cash?
No.
Money can pay for a funeral, but if taken the wrong way, it can also bury your future. Sometimes, a single wrong choice can turn an entire future into a dark spiral. And the story of 19-year-old Destiny proves exactly that.
I'm for bills and we've been waiting. My grandfather passed away a year ago.
On January 17th, 2023, police responded to an urgent call from Home Depot reporting thousands of dollars stolen. The suspect, Destiny, just 19 years old, yet already playing with fire. What raised eyebrows was the organized manner of her actions, sparking suspicions that she might not be acting alone.
So we have two situations. Which one are you here for?
The money.
Yes, you're with me. I won. Car that got in the parking lot.
Okay.
So he submitted and signed an affidavit saying she should pay at least $3,000.
Is that the video footage?
Of her taking money. They have it all
Every
on the phone.
single?
Yeah, they did all the transactions. We actually thought it was more about 5, but she admitted to 3. But we have it back here. I have to notify her we're terminating her, and I would like to prosecute. I'd like to walk her out in cuffs.
I don't know. We'll see what we're gonna do here. But most likely she's gonna leave in handcuffs.
This door, so you're not going through my whole break room.
Destiny admitted to pocketing around $100 each time, claiming it was to help her grandmother, totaling over $2,000. Touching as it sounds, but the law is not written in tears. It sees only actions and honesty.
Did I just explain to you? Okay. So when did this start taking place? Do you remember? If you had to take an educated guess, like, was it like a month ago, a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago? Okay. And so what were we doing a few weeks ago? How much? Okay. Are you a cashier or customer service? So you're around the cashier's area, so you do take returns and take people, you check people out, stuff like that. Okay. It's been going on for a few weeks now. How are we doing this? Like, explain to me so I can better understand how we went from working here to slightly taking some cash out at a time.
It wasn't a thought process, I just did it.
How were we doing it though?
I opened the register.
Were we checking someone out when we were doing it, or were you just randomly go to the register, open it up, take out? Were you taking out like $20 at a time, or $100 you were taking $100 out at a time every single time? Okay, so every single time you did it, you were taking money, $100 out every single time. Okay. And how much would you say you took from the tills? Over 2,000. Have you ever? What'd you do with the cash after you took every time you took the 100 out? What were you using it on?
I was gonna use it for my grandmother.
What were you gonna buy her?
I was gonna buy her. She's just sick right now. It wasn't a thought process. I just did that.
I gotcha. So you're taking the money for your grandma so you can spend it on her. Does your grandma take care of you? And you thought it'd be nice to kind of treat her?
It wasn't a treat. She's just sick.
She's sick? So you're helping pay for medical bills or something, or?
Police quickly spotted the cracks in her story. Home Depot's representative revealed losses of $200 to $400 per incident, pushing the total close to $3,000. Suddenly, the touching tale turned into a clumsy act of stalling for time.
Okay. Is there anything else that you can remember about when you took these $100 at a time? Or are you taking them? Let's focus on the money now. Were you taking like 20s, or were you taking a $100 bill? So it was a $100 bill every time. Okay. And you said it's up to $2,000. You took over $2,000. I know this is hard for you, Destiny, but I need a verbal, okay, or a head shake or something. Okay. Is there anything that you want to add to what you told me? No. And was it? Let me ask you this: when you were taking the money from the tills, was it only at the cashier's area? Did you go to any other tills and take them, or?
It was just where the apartment I work in.
So just at customer service then?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I add something? Can I ask her a question?
Absolutely.
So when we just talked a few minutes ago, right? We talked about you taking the cash from the register. So it was more than $100 each time, right? So last night you talked about yesterday what you took from the registers, right? Was over $1,000, right? Okay. He needs to know that.
Oh, I added the...
I know. You didn't understand when he said hundreds.
Oh, so you were taking. So.
Yes, sorry.
So let me break it down for you. So let's say this is my till, right? Up at customer service. I open it up and I'm just taking $100 out and
no, I took more than
you took more? Did you? Now it was happening every time you did it? So you took all the hundreds out of the tills, are you telling me? And that would add up to whatever amount that you took out of there. Do you remember what the first time you did it? Do you remember what the total amount was that you took out? Do you remember at any time how much you took out every time you went to the till?
There usually is hundreds in there, so 2 to 4.
2 to 4. So we're talking a couple $100 every time we took money out from the cashiers. Okay.
So in our discussion, we talked about the dollar amount, right? And she wrote a written statement of $3,000. Okay, that's important to tell him. Okay.
we have any of this money? Did it go into your bank account, anything like that? You just kept all the cash? Do you still have any of that cash left? Anything that you've taken from Home Depot, you spent all of it?
I would give it back if I had it.
I gotcha. And to be more descriptive, what were we spending it on for Grandma?
I was just paying some of her stuff off.
I'm sorry, what?
Just paying some of her things off.
What kind of things were you paying off?
I don't know what bills specifically. I live with her and my uncle, and my uncle doesn't do anything for her. So.
Okay.
And some of it were for her bills, and then we've been waiting. My grandfather passed away a year ago, so I've also wanted to help with the headstone for that too.
Okay. They were helping pay for the headstones and
Just
medical bills for Grandma.
The bills and the headstone.
As her numbers kept shifting, police knew they needed more evidence. Patiently, they let Destiny talk, only for her to contradict herself. With every passing minute, the truth closed in tighter on the young woman.
We have statements for you, we have video for you, we have, just a packet for you that CIT puts together. So once we get 2 or 3 hits on this, we send it to the Central Investigation Team. They go in, they pull the video, they pull everything that they need, and they send me a packet. And then we go in and we
Investigate it a little bit more.
So she is young, she was 19, so she's not a minor. Do you do the diversion program?
For stuff like this, no.
Okay.
This is a felony amount, I'll be honest.
That's what I thought.
She's gonna probably leave in handcuffs.
Well,
today.
that's what she should leave in handcuffs.
Yeah, absolutely. No, that's what happens when you steal cash from your business.
And her not being truthful. She was truthful with us and then not truthful with you. That's why.
And I'll read all the statements. I can put your hand down. All right, so go ahead and from the best, without looking through the folder and everything like that, because I'll look through that and we'll go through that together in a little bit. But from the best of your knowledge, just tell me from the start dates until what led up today.
Okay, so about, I'd say a week and a half ago, I received an email from the Central Investigation Team in regard to Destiny. We had cash shortages. Every other day we had cash shortages. So once they did their investigation, they determined that Destiny could be seen, clearly be seen on camera, popping open the register with a cash strip boy and removing cash, placing it in her right pocket. At that point, they put the packet together. We made an appointment to come and see her today. We sat down with her, discussed exactly what happened. She admitted to taking $3,000 worth of money from the registers, stated it was for her grandmother. She's written a statement. I have a statement, and so does the other witness, and that's what happened.
Okay. And never witnessed her or anything like that, her taking actual money?
No, not live, just on video.
Just on the video? Okay.
I proceeded to start looking at video to start seeing what was going on, and then I was able to observe the day, yesterday's transactions. So yesterday's transactions basically was the individual in question was at the register. She would start pacing back and forth, look around, look left, look right, then proceed to start accessing the register without having a customer present. That's automatically a red flag because there's no way to touch the register if there's no one in front of you.
Correct.
She proceeded to then, with no explanation, open the register, reach in, grab several high dollar bills, place them in her palm and put it into the pocket of her apron or her front right pocket. This happened twice yesterday. Now, part of that journal that register gives you an unexplained total dollar amount of how much money is missing from the registers. She impacted 2 different registers in her yesterday shift. One of them was $533, I believe, and the second one was $1,200 and change.
So roughly, yesterday she took about $1,800.
If I had to guess, I would say approximation, yes, north of $1,500.
Police gave Destiny every chance to confess, but she kept dodging. In the end, the final figure was revealed, $5,000. At that moment, she could no longer deny what she had done.
So I need you, to the best of your knowledge, to just give me the best estimated number of how much money that you took. Are we talking like $3,000? How much? 3? Because from what I'm seeing, we're talking more than that. I mean, alone yesterday, you took about $1,800. Okay, I think you know that. You went home and counted it probably last night, right? Okay. So every other night, how much? And I know it's been months, but if you had to take the best guess possible, I mean, in one time, one shift, you took 1,800. Okay. So how much money are we talking about here?
That was just the one shift. That was the first time I was over $1,000.
That was the first time you ever took over 1,000?
Yes, that's the, because there's never been that much in the till before.
Okay. But if, again, give me a ballpark number other than 3,000.
Over 4.
Over 4? Are we maybe more towards 5, possibly?
Probably.
Probably? Okay. Is it over 5? Are you sure? You're 100% sure you did not take over $5,000?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I'm not trying to push it,
No,
but
I know.
But you know that I know the amount. Okay. I know that kind of sounded a little bit confusing, but I know you know the amount of money that you took.
I don't know
it might not
exactly
be to the exact dollar, but so we're talking about 5. You took over, well, up to $5,000. Is that correct? Okay. Do you want to say anything to them about what you did, about, you know?
Can I have her amend her statement? Just her written statement?
It was 3, but I really didn't count it to the dollar.
You want to amend your statement and add 5 in there instead?
Though she wasn't handcuffed on the spot, Destiny still had to step into the car bound for jail. One reckless choice sealed her bitter end. No anger from the officers, just the cold weight of justice.
So, if you haven't figured it out already, you are going to be placed under arrest. Okay? So, we are going to head down to the jail. You will be able to bond out. Okay? So, what I'm going to have you do is you're going to walk out to my car with me. Okay? I won't cuff you in front of everybody, out of respect. Okay, I'll save you the humiliation, okay? Because you're being pretty honest with me from the beginning, and I take that with a great amount of respect, okay? You respect me, I respect you. Now, we try to run or get funny or do anything. I have this cool Batman utility belt where I can use a lot of things that I don't want to use, okay?
So it's fine.
So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have you were gonna walk in front of me, okay? Alright, you have nothing else in your pockets, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I don't.
What's up? Leave that in your pocket. I'm talking like knives or anything like that. Putting in your bra, anything like that. I have to ask. Alright, easiest way in is to sit down butt first and put your feet in, okay?
Well, I'm big, so...
Yeah, I understand. I'm a big guy too.
Destiny was formally charged with theft of property valued at $5,000. A number that cost more than money, it stole her trust, her dignity, and a future she could have owned. At 19, Destiny should have had a lifetime ahead to build her career. Instead, she chose the fastest route to ruin. Money can buy many things, but never freedom or trust. May this lesson serve not only Destiny, but anyone tempted to gamble their future on a single wrong act. Luck doesn't protect criminals forever. One day, the truth comes knocking. And for this man, the price was heavier than most, because he dragged his own son into the mud of crime.
He's standing there, he's the key holder at the door. He just lets the door up and lets the guy walk out. So that was...
A father, instead of being a role model, teamed up with his 19-year-old son to steal over $10,000 worth of goods from Home Depot. Lumber, batteries, power tools, everything tucked away to bypass receipt checks. But on June 21, 2023, their so-called perfect plan collapsed when the store manager caught on.
Detained at the manager's office. I'm walking my way over there now.
Bossman, I'm right outside the office.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
I can show you here real quick. Sure. So basically what happened, had a lumber, so actually the department supervisor, on May 17th, when we first found out, he was actually watching an external person going out with merchandise, and saw that the department supervisor was there when he walked out. So I was like, leave him alone. That's weird, because if he's standing there, how come he didn't check receipt and confirm that that merchandise was paid for?
Yeah.
rollback video and confirmed that not only did he let him go out with unpaid merchandise, that he helped him select merchandise. Watched him place power tools in between the lumber, hide it. We have it on video, hide it in between. Let the roll-up door up, and let the guy walk out.
Which is not a regular exit. That's exit.
The bitterest part wasn't the money lost, but the betrayal. The accomplice was a trusted employee since 2020. He first denied everything, then admitted he intentionally skipped checks for a special customer.
Caller, and unpaid merchandise. So I just finished, he's in the office now. I just finished having a conversation with him. He was giving me, going back and forth. No, I don't remember. I don't know what happened. Maybe I was confused. You're not confused. You know the problem. You know the process. You know, he even told me, I didn't know I had to check a receipt. I had a lot of stuff going on at home. We all got stuff on, but we have to follow the process. You can't just let unpaid merchandise. So he finally admitted, I have a statement here. Yeah, that's a statement. He still talks about not letting, not checking receipt. It's his mistake. Just let unpaid merchandise for the same customer. One time, yeah. Multiple times, no. It doesn't happen. Checks receipts for other customers when they go out, but this particular customer here, he was allowing them to go out. So I was trying to get him to admit, hey, did the guy say, you hook him up? He said, that he wouldn't admit to, but he admitted to allowing the guy to go out with merchandise.
Every detail was captured on camera, the employee handing over batteries, tools, even plywood, then unlocking side doors so the goods could slip out. Each frame became undeniable evidence, a silent verdict.
Customer here. This guy comes every day. He's like a contractor, and this is from corporate. And basically what they did, when we sent investigation to them, all they do is confirm your numbers that's attached to the merchandise. Was the merchandise on the order? Was it paid? And none of this merchandise was actually paid. That was on May 8th. And that's him walking out with unpaid merchandise. That's his truck. That's the customer's truck.
You got the tag of the truck?
Nah, when it was turning, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get the tag of the truck. This customer comes every day. Everybody knows him. So this is one.
So whenever he come back, you want to press charge on him too?
Yeah.
You just call us and he's going too. So they have the full package over there.
Yeah. So this here, he's taking brand new merchandise off the shelf and pushing that merchandise out the door. He's standing there. He's the key holder at the door. He just lets the door up and lets the guy walk out. So that was $1,200 in merchandise. I was here this day on the 17th, him and I both. He takes these out. It's a charger and battery, double pack battery, 179, 149. He gives it to him, right? He watches him, we watch this live. We watch this live. He takes the batteries and stuff and right here, ties it in between the lumber and then stacks more lumber on top of it.
That's the employee?
That's the employee there.
Got it.
So he gives this power tool to this customer, watches him hide it in between the lumber, and that's him going out with it. Walking out with all that I'm paid for. Again at the door, this is a totally different, I don't even know who this is. This is one that Atlanta found. You got towel, you got a Ryobi pressure washer, some other towel on the bottom. Basically what they did, they just loaded all the stuff up. And he just let him go out the back. And that was a total of $783. And here's the Whopper. He took this out, brand new plywood, and just loaded it, never came back in with it. We don't know who the hell it is. $3,200 in that.
You got a very nice business going on.
Yeah, he told me he had something going on here.
Most likely, there's more to it.
Yeah.
Probably he knows people and he tells them, well, listen, you send me people and whatever they need, I put them over there and they pay me on the left or whatever. Anyways, you got the proof, so
yeah, we got video.
I'm gonna need your information because you're gonna have to show up in court with your phone number and everything, so we can let's grab them.
Yeah, give it.
No. I'm gonna get him. He's gonna get arrested anyway.
Okay.
You know what? Early in probably can tell me.
There is no
hiding. Darian's with HR right now in his office. I can tell him.
Yeah, because that's the Home Depot. See, we have a timer before PD takes it.
Credit goes to the store manager, who seemed to see everything unfold in real time. From spotting the shady relationship to compiling hard evidence for police, he turned suspicion into truth.
About 2 years? And this customer, everybody, all the managers know him. Say, yeah, he comes every day, and walks around all day. But I think he just built a relationship with this guy, and just took him.
So just when you see the other guy, especially he's in the afternoons or whatever, I'm working afternoon, just give us a call and I come over here.
Help him out to come and talk to him.
He's Hispanic?
To translate. He was giving him pushback. He was like, oh, you're accusing me? And I was like, look, when corporate sends us stuff, they confirm it before they send it to us. That way we're not sitting down in front of an associate and not knowing what we're talking about. They confirm everything. They send it dead on. None of that merchandise is paid for. He's around that same customer go in and out. And they just send us back. A color packet. That's what the packet looks like. That's how it starts off. That's the amount lost. He gives us a breakdown of the overview, like when we started. That's his name. They give us date by date what merchandise went out. That's the day I was actually here. I saw that live. So they give us a breakdown of the total, and then they just start giving us, that's his information there. Where he lives. And then basically what went out. They give us a picture of the merchandise.
Done?
Okay.
Alright.
So yeah.
The suspect's biggest mistake wasn't just stealing, it was how he handled the aftermath. Instead of cooperating, he stalled and even switched to Spanish to dodge questions. But police weren't fooled, his tactics only made things worse.
Hello, sir.
Every number.
How are you? What's your name? Huh? Same, right?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Listen, the company want to press charges. Okay. So this is what I need you to do. You have any knife or anything on you right now? Don't reach for anything. I'm asking. Do you have anything on you? Yes. Okay. Stand up. Put your hands on the wall. All right, brother. Give me your hand. Dame tu mano. Vírate de espalda. Escúchame lo que te estoy diciendo. Vírate, dame las manos. Te estoy diciendo que te vires y me des la mano. Hey, listen to me. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter un teizazo. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás. Oye, pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter con el taser. Put your hands in the back.
The father was swiftly fired, charged with theft, and sentenced to 12 months of probation. But the tragedy deepened. 2 more accomplices, including his 19-year-old son, were later arrested. A family torn apart, all because of greed.
Yo quisiera entender primeramente por qué está pasando esto.
Ok, te están acusando de robo y vas a ir preso por eso.
No, que yo no he robado nada.
Ok, bueno, eso lo tienes que probar en la corte, ¿ok?
Voy a llamarlo ahorita antes de que me lleve, por favor, porque eso no fue lo que...
Ok, escúchame lo que te estoy diciendo. Ellos hicieron una investigación, ok, y ellos quieren presentar cargos. Tu inocencia la vas a tener que probar en la corte, ¿no? Ok, este no es el momento ahora. Ellos están presentando cargos y yo te estoy arrestando. En estos momentos te estoy diciendo que salgas por la puerta conmigo, ok. No me hagas tener que sacarte. Vamos.
Yo entiendo, señor oficial. Denme un minuto nada más, se lo pido, por favor.
Dime.
Igual. Yo soy un trabajador aquí, un supervisor aquí. Y un día me llamaron, me sentaron aquí y me acusaron de que alguien salió por la puerta y que él se llevó la mercancía, pero yo es simplemente que yo estuve en la puerta, no he sacado nada.
¿Cuál es el trabajo tuyo? Revisar la mercancía que tenga papeles, ¿no? ¿Tú revisaste los papeles?
Yo siempre reviso.
¿Revisaste los papeles? ¿Sí o no?
Siempre reviso.
¿Revisaste los papeles?
Sí, señor.
¿Y por qué no pago?
Ese es el detalle de que ellos justamente a mí me están diciendo de que yo...
Ok, escúchame. Ya ellos quieren presentar los cargos, ¿ok? Tú estás despedido de Home Depot, tú vas a ser traspasado aquí no puedes venir más ahora. Eso lo vas a tener que probar en la corte, ¿ok? Eso lo vas a tener que probar en la corte, ¿ok? Así que ahora ya tú estás arrestado, estás preso. Ya no hay nada que puedas hacer para quitar eso. Te estoy diciendo que vamos a salir para allá afuera, ¿ok? Vamos para mi carro, te sientas ahí y después te explico cómo es el proceso. Vamos. Aquí tengo tu teléfono y tu cartera. Vamos. Vamos, ven. Oye, vamos, bro, que no me vas a jalar. Vamos, papo, camina, no me vas a empujarte, dale.
Leading your child into crime is the ultimate failure of parenthood. Instead of scheming to steal, he should have taught his son the value of hard work and integrity. Every action of a parent shapes not only their own future, but the destiny of the next generation. Looking back at these stories, one thing stands out: the price of greed always outweighs whatever was stolen. Whether it's a tub of ice cream, a cart full of merchandise, or thousands in cash from a register, the outcome is often the same: lost freedom, lost trust, and lost opportunities. The law has no tolerance for quick gains, and cameras never lie. The lesson here is simple: instead of risking your future for a few reckless minutes, choose honesty. It's the safest ticket forward in life.